はい、俺です。ですね、今日もね、ウィッチャー行ってきます。で、ちょっとね、取り忘れてるいろんなものをね、ちょっと取っていきたいと思います。あれ？ローチくん。いた。あとは道なりに進むだけ。馬どけ。さて今日は何をやろうかなって、まだ決まってないですけどね。そっちじゃない、こっちだ。喧嘩でもしに行くか。あれってどこでやってたっけ？まだ先だっけ、クエスト的に。ほら。バカ、来る。危ねえ。あの野郎だけはほんと。よし。よし。テメリアの貴重品。何なんだろうこれ。ストーリーム状態が悪いって何なんだろうな。こっちの設定が悪いのこれは。OK。久しぶりに。今日は YouTube の調子が悪いってことなのかなこれは。それで OK？ ちょっとわかんねえもん、これ以上の情報は。なんだっけ。地図じゃねえ、クエストだ。まあね、まあ、とりあえず、ウィッチャーのね、そう。これね、ブラッドワイン買ったんですわ。セールだったんでね。でまだね、2周目途中なんでね、その話が出てこないんで、まあ出てきたらね、やってやりたいと思いますよ。なんだっけ？なんとかの貴重品。テメリアの貴重品だったかなんだったな。テメリアの貴重品、あった。どこやねん。クエスト。じゃねえ、地図。ドーン。本読むのか。所持品。このゲームはね、ちょっとね、長くやんないとね。何これ。この辺か。はいと。北方へ向かいって、オクセンフルト付近の国境警備隊を送り届けられたし、レダニアの両団がかの地で待つ。彼らはテメリアの貴族の出身であり、特別な、なんつうのこれ。髪の毛一本も傷つけてはならない。彼らの持ち物はすべて所有の財産として彼ら自身が所有するものである。ランダル・ベトゲンベルグ。あっちね。
ギリア。
ほーん。おい、てめえふざけんじゃねえよ、この野郎。やってやるよ、ほら。こういうのはね、うまくね、こう遮蔽物を使って、敵を来なくさして、から、うわ、後ろから来てる。やばい、危ない。行くんだ、お前。俺のために戦え。俺を守れ。俺を守れ。そして遮蔽物をうまく使う。これがね、デスマーチのね、戦い方だ。危ねえ、この野郎。いいと。お、あんなとこにもいんの。マジか、あいつからだな、まず。デメッツ。うわ、危ね。お前からだ、まず。おら、死ねよら。なんだっけこれ。ウィッチャーの感覚を使い、変して集めるような財宝を見つける。あれ、また固まってんのこれ。これは、YouTube がいけないのか。わかんねえよ、もう俺には。こっちの、配信の方では、問題ねえんだけど。テメリアの財宝、貴重品だ。財宝でも貴重品でも何でもいいや。家の中まさかの。あった。あったっしょ、今。見えた奥さん。よいしょ。ね。忘れた。暗いからね、タイマーつけた方がいいよ、このゲーム。はっきり言って。あれあった気がしたのに。なんてね。落ちる。落ちたー。スローで見れる落ちるところ。面白いね。なんかいる。ゴロゴロ言ってんぞ、なんか。よいしょ。2つになってたぞ。あ、本読まないといけないんだ。はいみーって。 だから、よし。というわけで、あそこの家をちょっと探索したら、開いてる？やってる？やってないよね。じゃあどこ行こうか。とりあえずここでやることはもうないか。なけりゃいいけど。うん、ないね。じゃあ行くか。ローチローチ。コクローチ。バックがね、グッチみたいでしょ。やばい。よいしょ。ジャンプ、スーパージャンプ。
Faster.
あった。なんなのこれは、本当に。ライブ配信すんなってことか。ノビグラド。そうだな。ちょっとね、まあ、一回、あ、そうだ、ゾルダンやんなきゃいけないんだ。
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
ああ、首が痛い。ゾルダンの話をちょっとやっていこうか。パンパパーン、パンパパーンって。一回ね、ここでセーブしとこう。その前に、所持品を。わあ、売りてー。あ、危ない。びっくりした。食っちゃったかと思った。肉。牛乳。牛乳じゃねえ。玉ねぎ、シチュー。肉が溜まってきたな、また。ピエロギ祭りしてえな。ピエロギパーティー。ピエロギはね、使わずにね、ずーっとね、あれだったな、デスマーチの時はお金とかそんなのより、この体力回復に困ったよな。ぜひね、これ見てる方もね、いらっしゃったらね、デスマーチをね、初見プレイでね、やっていただきたい感じでね。僕は相当地獄を見ましたけどね。早くしろって。ちょっと待ってろって。どうしよっかな。リンゴジュースいいか。 玉ねぎでいいや。こう調べる。
Annual balladry contest. Silver laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honors, and the feast afterwards, to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught a swine to yodel, and I... another time.
Nose is too small.
Aye, the sword's too big. By the by, is that how it's done? Killing a wyvern.
Technique's not quite right, but you gotta admit he's doing it with gusto.
"女性ファンからの手紙。結局な、これ聞かなくなってっからさ、本当に。なんか操作がよくわかんなくなってきた。誘うような。ああ、なるほどね。
10 barrels of tokuchan dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, 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 no! That's exactly what we're looking for! It's his planner!
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... Ah, fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suche?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
お、レベル上がった。びっくりした。お、1000ももらえた。すごいじゃん、これ。
Still here? Looking for something?
Ah, just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone. Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh. Truly perverse.
She didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
All right. But Varatra? Her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador?
He is. You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation with him at the palace in Vizima.
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we Rosa preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
これか。
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letonov, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
夜なんでね、昼間にしよう。よし、じゃああちこち行かなきゃいけないけど、ちょっとじゃあやるか。まずは、地図を見よう。ここが一番近いね、とりあえず。あれか。 よいしょ。
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
これ物のとかやっちゃったらどうなんだろう。やってみよう。
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration?
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What did you... Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him. What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
経験値はいいな。洗濯場。洗濯はさてさて。次は。
Now the black ones will go after those
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks?
You, Eliel?
Yes? Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Eliel was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Ah, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So you're...
Eliel.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
I know this is none of my business, but why do you...
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
A trial for a man.
あいつはいつ見ても笑っちゃいそうになるよな。
I've had enough of living.
Hey, there are mouse droppings in this bread.
Droppings, my eye. Those are raisins.
Ate at the Kingfisher, spilled salt for at least 2 days. Just to adjust the position.
Ah! Hey! Such lovely natural surroundings.
I don't know
Witcher as my debt collector?
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after.
You're grey like my grandmum.
Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd he get bit?
It hurt him much.
Will he die?
Don't die from rats, stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
Liar. That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
Wonder if the rat catcher will get well.
Like it's
He
not.
half.
How do you know?
Leave
Mum
me
says
be.
that if he
Daddy will
catches
get
us,
mad
I'm
if he
gonna
sees
be a
he's
butcher
talking
when I
to
grow
you.
up. My mum don't let me
Daddy
talk with
lives in the
strangers.
past and chased his own crows.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We peruse the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelion's? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! Her snakely whip rose skyward. Jee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry. See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
読まないとダメか。ん？
Daddy will get mad if he sees me talking to you.
Arms for red, please, good folk.
Hey, not like that.
あ、ここか。
This Baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
We've met before.
And how? Imagine this, Louisa. The Emperor desired a chat with the Witcher. I, too, was fortunate enough to meet him then.
So Geralt of Rivia now works for Emperor Emir. Interesting. Has Var Emry sent you to rid Novigrad of monsters?
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then. We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Kakir, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Retanian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Heard tales of Zeracanian horses. I'll ride the bay.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Riders, ready?
Don't spare the horse!
Move it!
I adore the speed, the rush of air. Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of. Don't spare the horse.
やべ、早い。いけるかな。
Witcher, let's see what you're made of.
危ない。
Slower.
やばいやばいやばいやばいやばい。やべ、負けした。やべえ。走ってなかった。
Oh, so close.
The general's not only knowledgeable, but skilled. Congratulations.
Thank you. It was a good race against a worthy opponent.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Drifter into Tiberia. Sick. Sick of the
Geralt
piss
of
off.
Rivia.
くそー、もう一回やりたいな。
Sue.
5分。く
Triss
そ
could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Kareem Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Kareem Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
もう1時間か。このレース終わったらだな。ここが長えな。なんでだろう。
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Kahir, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Heard tales of Zeracanian horses. I'll ride the bay.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me.
これネムロッドの方がいいのか
No
な
point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Riders, ready!
Don't spare the horse!
Giddy up.
Faster.
I adore the speed, the rush of air. Don't spare the horse.
Hey there.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
体力持ってくれ。
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Well, another week.
これで、あっちの白い馬に乗ったらどうなんだろう。
Triss could not help Geralt.
ちょっと時
Yet
間
she
かかる
did
けど。
direct him to Corinne Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corinne Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
現在の解像度は適切ではありません。ってことは出てねえってこと？まさか。
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've...
The
grazing.
My coin's on the Black Stallion.
Surprised he didn't salute you. Seem to know your...
No is not the word.
I find them to be far... Must say, I'm curious...
Mostly just try to stay...
What would you say...
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg.
Why not? Would...
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
The black's your favorite? Let's see what an Nilfgaardian stallion's made of.
I'll not race. However, I will wager on a winner. The grey mare's my choice.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zeracanian Bay. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
なんだこれは。どういうことなんだろう。
Riders, ready!
Don't spare the horse!
Let's go!
I adore the speed, the rush of air. Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
Slow now.
Come on now.
I adore the speed, the rush of air. Don't spare the horse.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her, looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
I'm listening, Sarah.
Why would a witcher
How
come
long been
here?
in Novigrad, sir?
I'm listening,
Yeah?
Sarah.
Well, well, another freak.
Sick of it all. Sick of it all.
What's your hair lately?
一旦ここでセーブかな。ちょっと、まあ、いろんな状況が垣間見れたんで、一回ここで終了ですね。もしかしたらやり直さなきゃいけないから、
No loitering now.
この後で来るからね。
Life's a bitch.
では、一旦終了します。またやりますんでね。よかったら見てやってください。さあ。